come along with me today and I'll tell you why pre-party is the ultimate game changer for any braider or client sitting in their chair. Hey, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Katassia. And on today, I'm showing you how to pre-part hair. Not only am I going to show you how to pre-part hair, I'm also going to tell you the benefits on why pre-parting hair before braiding, twisting, or any crochet services is the best thing happening right now. Ultimate game changer. You heard it. Ultimate game changer. So yes, so let's get into this video. As you see right here, I sped up the video just a little bit, guys, but don't worry, I'm going to tell you detail of how I achieve this look. We're going to begin with 4 equal quadrille sections. You're going to just part the hair down the middle from front to back and then from ear to ear and section the hair off. You're going to begin on whichever preference side, left or right. You're going to take whichever section you choose and you're going to part the hair in half. So kind of like half and half. Here at the back, I began parting right at the tip of the ear from just horizontal, straight across. I began parting and then I split that section again in half. And that's one of the benefits to pre-parting hair before braiding services. What it includes is creating even sections, ensuring consistent braid size. Not only consistent braid size, but also consistent parting as well. And you're going to use some hair clips or some type of clips to move the hair out of your way as you are moving along. That is going to be your guide. So pre-parting, another benefit, it is your braiding guide. You're also going to save time. And let me tell you, ultimate game changer. Again, for the braider and for the client sitting in the chair. And your guide for the 4 sections is to mirror each side. So from one section of the hair, you're just going to mirror that on the other side. Again, saves you so much time. So as we move along here, I'm just beginning my first 2 sections in the back because I am starting below the ear and working my way to the tip of the ear. And once I create these 2 sections, I'm going to go ahead and move along to the front of the hair. Why? Because now I'm going to be in front of the ear tip whenever I am braiding. So I want to make sure that my front is aligned with my back. So I stopped in the back and I created my guide for the front section. And in this here, we're pre-parting for some braids. So it's important that I get that guide at the front so that I'm not having to go back and redo the top. So I'm just going to create that first guide and then I work my way from back to front. So again, I start with my 2 sections at the back, and that is from the ear tip down towards the neck area. And then once I get above the ear or in front of the ear, I'm going to move to the front section and I'm going to create my guide by parting. And then I am going to go back to the back section of the hair and part where those sections will meet up. And so here in the frame, you're going to see how I achieve that. And I find that using hair clips is the best way to tuck hair. My daughter has very thick hair, so even the clips that I'm using, they're not the double prong, they are the single prong clips, and it held her hair perfectly fine throughout the entire process. So what have we already went over? We went over one of the benefits of creating even sections, ensuring consistent braid size. We also talked about saving time during the braiding process, also during the crochet process, also during the twist process. Did you hear me? That is 3 services that you can utilize pre-parting on, not just braiding, but hair twisting and also crocheting. We know that when you crochet the hair, you have to braid that base down, so you can even create a pre-part for that service. Not this particular pre-parting that I'm showing you for this one, but a pre-parting period, just pre-parting period, and the benefits. Once you get into the hair of your client or your braider, they can design the pre-parting how they wish. This particular visual that I'm showing you is for medium knotless braids, and don't worry, I will have an upload on that shortly after this video. But yes, this particular pre-parting visual is for medium knotless braids. It can also be used for medium knotless braids, small knotless braid, or large. The only difference is you're just going to pay attention to your parts. You're going to make your parting sections smaller if you're going with small medium braids. If you're going with small braids, and then you're parting larger if you're doing medium or large braiding. And so really the time that it took me about 45 minutes to an hour to create my pre-party. I know that sounds like a lot just to be pre-parted, but I'm gonna tell you, it cut the braiding services down. Like, it shaved some time off. It gave me perfect visual. Also, it made the braiding easier by having sections already divided. Now, if you're a braider and you listen, I don't know about you, but once you get to the top or the back and you've been braiding for some time, and you see that you still have a while to go, not only do you have to braid, you still have to part the hair. And sometimes that can mess up your visual or your parting process, because you may have to stop and see where you're going to part if you're not using pre-parting. You'll have to stop in the middle of your braid service, which creates and delays the time. So not create time. Well, yeah, it does create more time. So it delays that time, because now you have to stop and figure out where you're going to put this braid, or where this hair is going to go, and how you're going to incorporate an even seamless braid experience for your client that they wish. So pre-party helps to eliminate any future time when braiding that may require you to stop and delay a braiding service, because you have either ran out of equal section or ran out of room to create that create that equal perfect illusion braid experience for your client or for yourself. If you, like me, you know how to braid your hair, you can use pre-parting on yourself. I'll include a link in this video also that shows how I benefit from pre-braiding my own hair. So yes, I mean, ain't that a game changer? Saving time, making braided easier. How many clients would love to get in their braider's chair and they can save time by just changing the small step of pre-parting before you begin braiding? Not only that, it reduced the risk of uneven braids, as I was just telling you before. I mean, who wants uneven braids? I've had that experience before, not just with someone doing it, but me doing it on myself. Usually if I'm doing it on myself, I'm like, okay, whatever. But your girl has transformed. I have evolved, and I'm not looking for no uneven braids. I need my braids to be as even and perfectly as possible, okay? So, and then it provides a more professional and polished finish to your hairstyle. I mean, yes. Game changer, okay? Polish finish look, okay? And at the end of this clip, you'll be able to see exactly what I mean when I say a more professional and polished finish look, okay? So the key advantages of pre-parting is uniformity. The precise sections results in braids that are all the same size and the thickness across the head. Then time efficiency. Pre-parting eliminates that need to divide hair into sections while braiding, significantly reducing your styling time, which I touched base just a few minutes ago. Where are my tender-headed people at? If you're watching this video, I want to hear you say woo woo, or let me know in the comment section. Give me a woo woo, okay? Reduce tension. Yes, I want to hear that comment, okay? As well as see that comment. All right, okay? When I read that comment, I want to be able to visualize audibly you saying woo woo if you are tender-headed, okay? By creating clean sections, pre-parting can help minimize pulling and tension on the scalp. I don't know how many times over my years of braiding that I've had clients sit in my chair and ask me, do I braid tight? Do I braid tight? Or even my younger clients, they are tender-headed and they're afraid of tight braids at the end of that service to where they're getting a headache. As over time, as you become more professional in your work, you learn how to grip the hair. But in the beginning, I'm gonna tell you, yes, I was tighten hair, because you learn as you grow and you grow as you learn. So my tender-headed folks, game changer, whoop whoop, okay? And then a customization. It allows for personalized parting patterns to suit the desired look. And this is the benefit that comes in for any twisted hairstyle, for any crochet hairstyles. Again, like I said, my video is just a visual of what pre-parting can do for you. However, you can customize to your liking any way you see fit, okay? Because you are the author and the creator of your life, okay? And then lastly, improved appearance, y'all. A pre-parted hairstyle typically has a neater and more organized appearance, and you're going to be able to see a visual of my daughter's hair, because I'm also going to share with you guys the braiding process of this style as well. But I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what pre-parting do and how it looks. Now, you can't tell me that when I began braiding that I ain't boom boom bamming going along my way. We take breaks, we come back, because I have my guide on how these braids going to end up. And not only does it help benefit the client that sits in the chair if you're a client, but for a braider, it boosts confidence, because you know your work is about to come out looking evenly, looking fresh, and boom, yes, praise, praise, praise. So here I'm just also showing you, again, I'm beginning with 4 braids, and we'll stay tuned to how this look and how I do the brick layer. But yes, y'all, I'm ready to braid now. And booyah, y'all, just like that. Do you see that? Okay. Yes, stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for watching.